Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Video Game Professor here, K923, and today we're going to be playing some Path of Exile. So let's get started right away. We are going to be playing as the Ranger class, so let's get a name. Call her Straight Shot, because she's a straight shot. Nope, character name exists. We'll call her Archer Girl. Nope. Bo Mama. Alright, that works. Bo... Oh, I spelled it wrong. We're Bo Mamam. Alright, whatever. So here we go. Alright. We've got our basic attack. Got the bow set. Let's, this skill tree is nuts. That skill tree is crazy. Oh, and he's eating. Burning arrow. Nice. Alright, so that's... So we drop this in here. And now we have burning arrow. Fires an arrow that deals fire damage to its target and has an increased chance of igniting it. Okay. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, nice. Wow, I like the arrows. It feels like they have like a huge impact on these guys. Like that's such a satisfying thud. That's such a satisfying sound. So the graphics look pretty nice, pretty solid. The animations are smooth. Particle effects are cool, you know. Pretty standard stuff. I mean, this is an older game. Oh my god, that helmet is ugly. I'm wearing a bucket. I'm getting attacked by crab spiders. Just right there, just shoot him. Come on. Come on, son. Oh, the arrows stick in them. I didn't even notice that. Oh, that's badass. Let's turn these guys into pincushions. Oh, that's awesome. Look. Right in the face. You can zoom in for the combat, so that might not be strategically wise, but it looks cool. Oh, so creepy. This guy's guts just hanging out. And it looks like... Oh! Oh my god, I love how the arrows stick in the bodies. Or stick in the air above the bodies, sometimes. Oh, you know... Whoa! Alright, we leveled up. Fucking barrels. Fuck your barrels. Fuck your barrels. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna go towards the ballistic mastery thing, because that's... that's how I roll. That's how I roll! Oh, this hillock. Now, he already has some arrows stuck in him, so one might assume he might not care about arrows, but he never had these arrows in him. You have killed the hillock, the zombie attacking the town. Talk to Tarkley for a reward. Where you is, Tarkley? Where you is? What's this? Letters of the Exile. Alright, I'm not gonna read that. Alright, so there's no like currency in this game. It's all like gems and stuff. So I sell these things and I get fragments and shards, and then I use them to buy. Look at this guy in his tricone hat. Some of the characters are weird. You've got like this guy with his silly distended belly, and then you have like this, like, of course she's the sexy nurse. Love that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Let's change middle arrow to our basic attack, because I have a feeling I'm gonna be shooting split arrows with ever increasing frequency. Music's nice. Type of money before you chat message to talk in trade chat. That makes sense. Deport Mexicans. So I can tell right now we're gonna have an awesome community in this game. Get him! Get him! Oh, you totally exploded. Ooh! Oh. Crabs are weird. I have a shellfish allergy, so I don't trust crabs. You're useless to me! Hang. Whoa. Use a potion. Oh, level up gem. Nice. Oh, level up gem. Nice. Fire arrow seems so strong. It's just like FBAP! Oh, these guys think they're archers, but they're just skeletons. I'll show you how a real archer arches. Oh, I'm just getting punched in the face. Get out of here. I've got to tell you, the combat feels really satisfying. Oh! These guys just throwing rocks. What is he, a cannibal? They're cannibals. I don't know why they don't just join the town. They don't have to be cannibals. I mean, I haven't eaten anything since I've gotten here. I mean, they're just choosing to eat people. These guys are just horrible human beings. Oh, another level. Pew, 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 pew. Infernal blow. Let's get this gem. What's this do? Hits the enemy, converting some of your physical damage to fire damage. If you notice what's being hit, they will. Oh, whoa, that's happened. Alright, so I totally let myself die. Have you tried praying to Trump? He might give you an extra 5% crit for your name. He must be talking to the Mexican. I imagine crabs should be weak against fire. I don't know, I don't see any, like, I don't see how much damage I'm doing. There's probably a way to change that. Whoa.
My mana is gone.
Oh, this is like a named enemy. Oh yeah, she killed me with her stupid fire. Revenge! What is that? That is like an evil spirit, dude. What even is that? Lots of stats, so can't be asked to read that. Fucking barrels, I hate them! These are like the most aggressive crabs ever. Like, these crabs are as aggressive as zombies and cannibals. Do you remember old games and how hard it was to make good water? Water was just, like, not easy. I am finding, like, I'm constantly misclicking. I guess that's just my shitty hand-eye coordination. Alright, what are we doing? We're looking for a medicine. What's this? A withered carp. Ugh! I'm trying to get my culture on. You cannibals just are what are these? Are these like water elementals? I don't know, they're dead now. Look how mean I look standing in the wheat with my little bucket on my head. I'm just like, hey, get out of here. Get out of here. Stop. This is like a horror game now. Alright, anyway. Woo. Stop it. Oh, fast cannibals. Now you get multi-shotted. You get multi-shotted. Yeah, straight out of where class. There are, like, it's so amazing how many cannibals are on this island. Like, you'd think they've eaten each other by now. Like, how do you support such a large colony of cannibals? Like, they must be really shitty cannibals. Like, oh, look, it's a human. It's another human being. We're obliged to eat them because we're cannibals. We haven't actually eaten somebody in such a long time. Like, how frequently do you have to eat someone to be a cannibal? I imagine it's just like one person. Like, you eat one person, you're a cannibal. But, like, I feel like they just can't. There aren't enough people for these dudes to eat. Like, they're part-time cannibals. They have to be part-time cannibals. Because you can't sustain yourself if you're a full-time cannibal. Alright, there's nothing really else connected here, so I'm just going to use a portal scroll. Bloop. Oh shit. And no! Ah! This is miserable. Look at all these dead bodies. Holy shit. I did that. I did that to all of you people. Dude, the ecosystem of the tidal island is just going to be destroyed. I'm the worst ranger ever. Absolutely annihilated the delicate cannibal ecosystem of tidal island. And I've only been here for like an hour. Alright, I'm going to probably have to play with my map out like all the time. Because there's no way to know where you've been otherwise. I mean, you can tell where you've been from the Trail of the Dead. It definitely has a more sort of like hostile feeling than Diablo 3. Like, the ambiance is a little darker. I don't know how they pulled that off. It's more like realistic. It's kind of less cartoony. You know, like less like in your face. So I feel like I'm constantly drinking these potions as I'm killing stuff. The good thing is that you refill the potions by actually killing stuff. So it's just like a thing you do. You just kill stuff as you're pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Oh! Zoom in for boss battle. Oh, no. He's like an emo zombie. That's perfect. Look at that hair. It's beautiful. Oh, gotta press buttons.
Poor corrupted creature.
My character is sorry. I am not sorry. I am not sorry for you, corrupted creature. I am not sorry for you at all. My name is Inigo Montoya. Pew, 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 pew. Alright, good. I feel 5% more powerful. Whoa! Gorgeow, zoom in. Boss fight. Run away. Oh shit, oh shit. Alright. Run away. Round 3. I'm shooting the rock, not the boss. Jesus, come on. Come on, Bo Mama. There can be only one. Can I dance in this? I cannot dance. Another boss fight. Shoot him in the butt. Some creepy chanting, man. You want to make a scary game? Have someone creepily chant. Oh, he's like wearing a plague mask. Get these guys off of me! Shit. Oh, God.
My mana is gone.
Oh. This is totally a problem. Oh, he's summoning more dudes. Oh, God! They're coming back together. No. We need to just take him out. We need to just take... Where do you go? Alright, we just gotta focus on this jerk. Oh, the creepiness, man. Get him. Get him. Stop! Stop missing! Oh, no. Oh, his energy... He's got like an energy shield. It's coming back. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Don't let him leave. Yeah. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh, God. Yeah! Oh! Oh, the emotional roller coaster of Path of Exile. Fighting like a lot of monsters at once is like the best part of any of these action role-playing games. It's just so satisfying just seeing a bunch of dudes just ambling towards you and then just hitting the ground. I'm like, my brain is totally drowning in dopamine and serotonin right now. Cause like I see him, I'm like, oh, I can't wait till he hits the ground. And I'm like,
my mana is gone.
Oh, he hit the ground. Yeah. Another boss. Who's this guy? Dim Biter. Extra life, extra damage, unwavering, undead charges. Yeah, he's re-dead now. You re-dead now, Dim Biter. You're freaking me out, man. Charge me like that. I'm just a lady. He's like, level! What the hell? What is that arrow doing? What is that arrow doing? Alright, I'm gonna fire an arrow from off screen. Pew! For nature! Yeah. Have to call himself Arrow Back the Dead now. So fucking clever. What's this? A brutal shrine, bro. Pew! A Paula amulet. Oh wait, no, that's not Paul. That's a Pawa amulet. A Pawa. I don't know. It's because it kind of looks like they're wearing like crappy jackets, or maybe they're so. Does he have a head coming out of his butt? No, it's just a spike. Spiky butts. Oh yeah. Oh, glowing. Oh! A mask? Healthy scare mask of the newt. Totally. Get this bucket off my head and replace it with a hemp bag. Jesus, that's gotta be itchy. You can just get lost in these places so easily. Like they're just so like windy. That's cool though. But I never feel like I'm just running around for a long while without something to do. So there's like no time spent like just wandering with nothing to kill. You're all like, there's new guys around every corner, and that's, I think, really awesome. So I'm not even identifying this other stuff because like, in this game, it's so hard to go backwards and reset your talents. And there's, like, so many here. So, like, I already told myself I wanna build a character that just focuses on like bows and range and arrows and stuff like that. So I don't want to identify this club, like this Jade Hatchet, and find out it's like a Jade Hatchet of fire death, and then be like, oh man, now I need to go and become better at melee. So, no, not even gonna look at it. It's just a Jade club. That's all it will ever be. I guess you could like, I guess like the game company, Grinding Gear Games, wants you to just respec, or not respec, but just start new characters a lot. So that's how they kind of encourage that, by making it very difficult to respec. I mean, you can, but I don't think it's something that's going to be so quick or easy like in Diablo, where it's like Diablo 3, where it's just like you press a button and you just reset whatever. I really feel like the inventory management and like the currency is a blessing and a curse. Like, I think it's cool because I don't see a lot of like inflation happening, and I don't have to talk in like tens of thousands of gold when looking at items and determining their value. But at the same time, I feel like I have to go back and use so many town scrolls to sell this stuff. I need to figure out how much, you know, what the value and the worth of it all is, honestly. Like, I feel like maybe I should just not be picking up everything. I really feel like I'm missing out on the on all the SpongeBob jokes I could be making. Make sure to leave your best SpongeBob joke in the comments. Oh, there he is. There's the big crab. Now I have to get to the prisoner's gate and fight Brutus. Brutus sounds like he sounds like a pushover. Wasn't that like the cat from Looney Tunes or something? Like the angry Brutus. He's Popeye. No, he's Popeye. He's Popeye. He's the antagonist in Popeye. We're gonna go kill Popeye's antagonist. Alright, what does this do? Increase movement speed. Shabam! That was pretty short-lived. Shaboom! Path of Exile, a John film. Oh, the cannibals are back. Are the skeletons a result of the cannibals? More deep thoughts. Goat people! What is an action RPG without goat people? Boom. Even the waypoint has an awesome sound effect. It's like kapow! Oh! I'm like hypnotized by this game, man. There's just something so relaxing about beating to shit a bunch of cannibals and goat people. Ma! Eat the goats, cannibals! See, now the cannibals are just lazy. Like, they can clearly be having goat people for dinner. But they just don't want to. We're somehow enabling them. Oh, blue shaded goat people. That means they're serious. Here it is. The prison. The lower prison. We gotta move on up.
There's no justice in a place like this. Only misery.
Thank you. Thank you for your insightful commentary in the prison industrial complex of Rare Class. This must be the cafeteria. Food here sucks! Like, all the little fine details are so cool. Like the arrows sticking to the wall and stuff. That's awesome. That's really nice. I mean, it's also... Well, this guy's huge. Red Blade Skullbreaker. I'm here to break your skull. I've been waiting here with me mates for quite a while. Like, what were these guys doing in the prison? Just camping out? I hate campers. Well, I don't mind people that like nature and like to sleep outdoors. I hate the kind of campers that, like, wait for you to respawn and then shoot you in the head. I'm sure some people that sleep outdoors would shoot you in the head. I mean, video game players don't have a monopoly on wanting to shoot people. Jade Hatchet, that's awesome. I'm not going to use it, though, because I dedicated myself to the bow. I don't know what to do. There's so much stuff. Like, there's so many choices, and it's like, instead of making any of them, I'm just like, I'll just keep what I have. That's easier. I don't have to think about that. I just want to shoot skeletons with my bow, man. I'm level 10 right now, and I predict I'm going to be level 20 using the same attacks. Like, arrows have never been good at taking out skeletons. Like, they've just... It's always been like, you know, you need to use, like, a crushing weapon on them. You need to crush on the skeletons, because they're lonely. What the hell was that? What was that? Oh, it's a Diabolist. Yeah, screw you, Diablo. We're free to play. I can't be the only person that ever made a Diablo joke about that mob. Oh God, I'm not. Oh, I'm cursed again by that dude and his stupid plague mask. Get out of here, you Diabolist. A lot of skeletons. Definitely a lot of skeletons in this prison. This is what happens if you just, like, underfund federal prisons. They go to hell. They go to hell. I've seen Orange is the New Black. It's only a matter of time before this, you know, they pick up on how everyone turns into skeletons. Lesbian skeletons. That's next season. I'm pretty sure lesbian skeletons are coming next season. Shit! Ah, Piper! Did Legolas have to go through this stuff? Oh, him just in the corner, camping! Pitching tents! I'm gonna go fight someone named Piety, because that can't be in any way metaphorical. Hold on, I'm gonna read this journal. This is a... Inmates just don't take care of the stuff they have. You know, why even worry about spending money on the prison? Whoa. More of these guys. What's up, Nessa?
Death is welcome.
Alright, new monsters, same abilities here. Arrows, poison, and then multi-shot. Poison you, and then I multi-shoot you.
My mana is gone.
Of course it is. So, I just can't imagine, I could never have imagined thinking that, like, an action RPG could be complicated. But, like, this is definitely, for, like, something that's so simple, like, you know, left-click on something, or if you want, right-click on something. Like, that's basically the mechanics of interacting with the world here. But despite that simplicity, there's so much depth to, like, you know, like the skills that you're doing, like the gems that you have, like all these numbers and stuff, man. Like, there's definitely a lot of game here if you're into the numbers game. Like, if you dig that kind of shit, there's a lot here for you. If you want to just left click to kill stuff, that's here too. That's here in a big way. Because there's a lot of stuff to kill. You're always clicking. You're always fighting. There's not a lot of wandering around, which I like that. I'm not sure how I feel about having to be, like, locked into a character and a build. And if you want to try a new build, they're like, oh, we'll just start a new character entirely. Now, like, you can refund points. But you can only refund, like, a couple. Like, I got a book that refunds me, like, 2 points, and I haven't seen another book like that in a while. I went on the forums before, and they said that you overall, throughout the course of the game, you'll be given 18 free respec points. So, like, 18 levels worth of passive skills you can respec just from doing the quests. Otherwise, you have to collect a bunch of items to make these special orbs that grant, like, 1 respec point. So it is just not plausible to play a character to level cap and then just be like, you know what, I want to use a sword. Fuck it. You know, they want you to just start a new game, start a new character. Which is cool. I mean, you know, you should be playing the game as much as possible. Like, if I designed a game this awesome, I'd want people to just not stop playing it. Oh shit, I'm dead. I like this. I can play the game one-handed, so I can have one hand on the mouse and one hand free for, you know, other stuff. like holding coffee. Man, hitting stuff with the bow just feels so satisfying. I cannot say that enough. Like, fighting and killing stuff just feel like the twang of the bow. Like, the only way this could be made better would be if there was some, like, heuristic vibration whenever I shot this bow. Because, like, I can just... I, like, almost want my mouse to make that, like, brah sound. Because it feels good. This feels so good. Like, the combat, the twang of the bow, the impact of the arrow, like, it just feels like there's a weight to it. You know, that a lot of games don't feel, you know, a lot of games don't have that in their combat. They don't feel like they have weight. It feels like you're just playing with, like, little plastic toys, just moving them around. Like, combat in some MMOs is just really bad. Like Rift, World of Warcraft, like, it just doesn't, there's nothing there. But this, like, it reminds me of, like, the combat with Elder Scrolls Online, where it just feels like there is a weight to your action that, like, you know, it can be slow and heavy or fast and visceral. Really like that. This is what I absolutely love about this game, is, like, so I just got this summon skeleton ability, and I can just go, like, boop, plop that down right there, and now I can summon skeletons. I can just, like, that could be my thing now. I can summon skeletons. Now this is a corrupted shard, so I have to, like, I have to go kill stuff. I have to get souls, and then I'll be able to use it. But, like, I can be just anything I want to be. I can have a bow, fire poison arrows, summon skeletons, and, like, you know, shoot fireballs if I wanted to. Like, the replay is just so huge. Like, yeah, you can't respec out of stuff, so you have to commit to your build. But, like, dude, look at that. Like, there's so many different things that you can do from these inner and outer tiers. And then there's stuff like this. Where is one? I gotta try to find one of these now. And it's not going to be easy to find because they're so damn huge. So, like, they even have jewel sockets in the talent tree, so you can socket, you know, gems there that will create and you know, different bonuses and different ways to play your characters. So that's huge. And, like, you know, my goal was to play this game and just play as, you know, the archer for like 8 hours or so. But full disclosure, after I got done recording the first part of this video, I was like, you know, I just want to try another class out and just, you know, try a different spot on the tree. And so I started a shadow, and I was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning playing the game. So I put in like hours. I just couldn't stop. And for the rest of the week, it was the same thing. I'd come on, I'd load the game up. You know, just like, I'd be like, alright, I'm just going to play a little bit after I get done with work. You know, my family goes to bed. I put my daughter down. I'm like, I'm just going to play a little bit. And then just, you know, like 3 hours pass by. And I'm just in the same cycle. I'm in the same routine. You know, I go out, I hunt, I clear a dungeon, I sell items, I level up, I build my character, and then it's like right back out into it again. And, you know, you do that just... and like time just disappears. It's dangerous. There needs to be like a government warning on this game because it's so addictive. It's just got all the right elements there. So do I recommend this game? Should you play it? Should you play it? Considering it's free. Absolutely. This is probably one of the better free games on the market right now. So, you know, I've put in at least 20 hours in this game. You know, 3 hours as this archer and probably 17 hours as the shadow. Unfortunately, I didn't capture that gameplay because I never intended on playing it for very long.
Calm stands before.
But so like, let's look at the pros and the cons of this. So, big pros: so much customization. So many options for your character. so much replay.
Fred?
You can play. I can just see. I can see myself clearing this game several times and just like always wanting to try new builds, always wanting to try new skills, new weapons, new combinations. Like that right there is more value than you're gonna get paying anything. You know, like when I compare, like the biggest competitor. You know, Torchlight used to be a thing. I don't think anyone plays Torchlight anymore. But Diablo 3 is the biggest competitor out here. And I think that there's just so much more replay value with Path of Exile than Diablo 3. Hands down. Like, as it stands right now, I play Diablo 3 every new season just to get a character up to level 70, just to say that I did it, you know? So I might play Diablo 3 for like a week. And then I've got a character up to level 70, I've got like 100 Paragon points, whatever. I've put in like 20 hours in this game. Alright, well like 17 hours into one character, and my Shadow's not even level 30 yet. So there is definitely a grind to it, but it's addictive, it's fun, and I can see myself just putting hours into it. I mean, like, evidence that you're going to be, you're going to be playing your characters and playing this for so long. I can't find the damn shop now. Is look at the cash shop. Look at all of the shit that people, like, you could buy footprints, like you could leave 4-leaf clovers and stuff. Like, people are investing in these characters because they're going to be playing them so much. None of this stuff gives you any kind of mechanical advantage. None of it. This is all just like completely cosmetic. Completely cosmetic. But people are going to do it. People are going to, buy, like, spend money to change their portal to town to make it look like orange. Like, there's just so much customization just in the very fiber of this game that, you can really play it the way you want to play it. I mean, you just saw me playing as an archer here. And I cannot tell you how good the combat feels. Like, I can't express how good the combat feels, how responsive it is, how just powerful it feels. The sound effects are great. The graphics are great. The atmosphere is great. It's dark without being like cartoony, It's not like over the top with its darkness. It's definitely realistic in that regard. It's definitely not like super stylized. Alright, so that's great. Like, if you liked Diablo 2 in any way, shit. If you like Diablo 2 in any way, you should play this game. Alright, not so great stuff. The music is forgettable. I don't think there's been like any tracks that, outside of like the initial town intro for wherever you go, like the first town you're in. What's it called? Lion's Eye Watch. Besides that, everything seems kind of forgettable, so that's a bummer. There's a lot of running back to town unless you know exactly what you're doing. Like, you have to leave a lot of items on the floor, otherwise you're going to be going back to town constantly. And for me, that's hard. I want to pick everything up, so that's a bummer. Other than that, though, I really can't think of any other severe criticism to this game. I'm too low to try out the PvP in the time that I've played, but from what I understand, it's competitive. However, you're gonna have to go somewhere else to find a more detailed review of that. It looked like PvP was like was basically duels. There's a couple of different modes like capture the flag. So check somewhere else for info on the PvP if that's your thing. But know that it is there. All right, you've got different gameplay modes. There's different hardcore modes. There's leagues. So in the end, in summation, if you're looking for an action role-playing game, you look no further than Path of Exile. You have absolutely nothing to lose other than your soul, because this is going to take up your life, and this will, if you're not careful, just suck your life away as the hours just drain into the abyss that is Path of Exile. Alright guys, I'm K-Knight23, the video game professor. Have an awesome time. Don't forget to thumbs up, share, and subscribe if you like this video. Are you going to try Path of Exile? What should we try next? Leave it in the comments, guys. Take it easy. Have a great time. I've got so many more things to kill here. I'll see you guys next week. Take it easy.